Construction is expected to begin in mid-2017 on Australia's largest coal mine. The proposed Adani Carmichael mine will cover 447 square kilometres of central Queensland's Galilee Basin and will produce 60 million tonnes of coal each year, enough to provide 100 million people in India with power. Adani estimates 10,000 jobs will be created through the project, which has received broad government support. So why are people angry? The mining industry has a massive impact on biodiversity of the land it exploits. The natural services biodiversity provides, clean air, fertile soil, fresh water and stable weather systems, can be severely hampered and even stopped completely. Even more habitat is removed during the subsequent excavation and construction of the mine. More than 1/4 of active mines overlap with or are close to strictly prohibited areas. Sites like national parks, nature reserves that exist to protect the biodiversity of a region. Land take is further expanded through peripheral construction. Dams must be built to control the flow of water on the site, and roads or railways constructed to get the coal and miners in and out of the site. This increased access to remote areas brings with it third-party impacts. In many countries, artisanal mining, hunting and potentially the development of the community into a mining town further affect the biodiversity of the region. Adverse effects can still be felt, even after the mine has closed. Newly exposed sulfuric materials can contaminate running water and soil, making it too acidic for use by local communities. Erosion and sinkholes can be caused by the destabilisation of the soil. Despite these impacts, the mining industry keeps digging. Many countries still rely on mineral exports and coal for power, but the ecological footprint of mining activities can have attendant risks to the companies involved. With the increasing global focus on sustainability, poor environmental practices by mining companies result in a tarnished view of the industry as a whole, requiring more stringent policies on ecosystem consideration and cleanup. The industry also has a history of poor safety procedures. Safe Work Australia reported 6 national deaths in the mining industry last year, with an average of 8 deaths per year since 2003. The respiratory illness black lung, thought to have been eradicated from Queensland, has recently had 19 cases confirmed in the coal-rich state. The increased public awareness of these issues restricts the industry's access to new sites and forces companies to spend more money on safety and environmental procedures, resulting in smaller profits. Adani's Carmichael mine has had numerous legal challenges brought against it on the basis of its environmental protection plans. A High Court challenge headed by the Mackay Conservation Group resulted in the disruption of the mine's approval process, the court finding that the preservation of the ornamental snake and yakka skink had not been adequately considered in the original approval. This challenge, one of 10 similar challenges from environmental groups and traditional landowners, has drawn out the approval process for 6 years. Companies like Adani must take their impact on biodiversity into account on projects like this. The public cares about these issues and perceives the industry through this lens. Without a plan to protect the region's flora and fauna, water supplies and soil quality, companies face costly risks. The balance is difficult to find. Millions of people still rely on coal for electricity and mining for employment, but our planet is under significant pressure as a result. As these issues develop, accountants need to be aware of the potential impact on their organisations and factor this into their analysis and decision making.